Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Yep. All right. So ones that I'm looking at right now, I see TRUG up, vape, and an MCVT. All right, give me a second. Let me get this loaded in here. It's not what I want. So, all right. Now let's get over here. So we're seeing, I got Trudge out here, vape, and then one that we saw Friday, MCVT. Let's look across. Let me look at vape real quick and see what's going on here. For some reason, it's up 56 something, dollars. All right, so had a little pop here. Man, 56 stock. Did they have a reverse stock split or something? Look over here. Vape press release from July 18th. It applies FDA authorization of Juul products. Vape Holdings provides clarity on its Hive ceramics. So I don't know. We'll see. But last news was on there. Let's see what the SEC filing was. It was on July 25th. They did something here. Okay. So they had emerging growth company, blah blah blah. They THC, yeah. Okay, let me see if they have the word offering in here. Offering. And how many times? Oh, 31 times. Why'd they say it 31 times? Offering is product offering, offerings that include. Okay, so historically we have raised completed offering approximately. Okay, any future offering. Any future offering equity will result in dilution to our shareholders. Obtain borrowed capital to the extent we raise equity and equity linked securities in any future offerings. Okay. Keep going. This is number 6. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. I accidentally hit that. And are we gonna get some movement here? Okay, where was I? I was right here on the 25th. And I was looking for the words offering that were on here 31 something times. Okay, let's keep looking. Service offerings, optimized product offerings. Why is it on here 31 times? Are they hiding something? Okay, employee agreement, November 21st, that offering. So I'm not seeing any recent offerings here. So you gotta go all the way to the bottom. Keeps repeating itself. Uh, okay. Yeah, it just keeps on repeating itself. I don't really understand why it's doing that, but it is what it is. Let me see where vape is from. Looks like EU reached a tariff deal there on the front page. Let me see, vape. Okay, from it's out of Louisville, Colorado. Pretty much all vape products that you could think of is what they are into. Let me go back over here to MCVT. MCVT. It got going in the aftermarket, got up here to 14, and now is working its way down. Made a lower low here, down to the 863s. This is all I'm seeing right now on my scanners. It was a very small little volume pop right at the top of the hour, but that was it. It was like, nah, that's it. That's all we want to do today. And again, the daily chart on this one looks kind of, the way it traded down here, it just looks like it was kind of back and forth. Does the news warrant a $50 move? $50 move all the way back here to basically above this gap. So into this gap somewhere. Right here is where it went. 56. 56.78. Let's back it up a little bit and see if we can see any other obvious levels. Bottom of this gap is all the way down here at 38s. Has the level, I don't know if we can get to 100. That's a lot. But I guess I'll mark it up. Looks like it was tested right there as well. And I should probably be labeling these as daily levels. Daily gap. Okay, then we got up here to $100, possibly daily resistance. Back it on up some more. We're seeing, yeah, all right. Well, we'll see how that dances. But it has been going flat here on that gap fill and has room down to the 40s. But a whole lot, I don't know. It's got 200. It's got 200 times its RVOL. 542%. And I was looking for news on like reverse splits or anything that would be, you know, be causing it to boost like this? And they have news from like February 2022 and all this stuff, but it's like that's really not what we're looking for. Um, yeah, let me search for 2025. That's what I searched for and see what's in 2025 here. April 30th, 2025. All right. So we want to know what's going on here. And the last, looks like all the last news April something. This is some, it's like combination news between this, the warrant, and MSVN. So let me look at MSVN. Is it up? MSVN. It's on the CSC, so it may not be showing on here. All right, it is what it is. We got the vape company with only 1 million shares, but crazy relative volume. MCTV, I'm really not even trusting that one anymore. So I'm just looking at the day levels. I would like to see it fall to this 38 possibly. That's a $20 drop. So I don't even know. Point of control right now is at the 5880s. You hit the vape as a joke. Wish you took more serious. Oh man, we're at 56. I'm looking around here, but this one is, it's got a float under 1 million. And it may have to hit 50 or something to but I don't know. This whole setup, it doesn't really look like it's walking down. It looks like a big U shape. But I really don't have the reasoning behind this, so it's hard to build a thesis behind this vape thing. But I do have daily levels out here where the gaps are. The top of the gap is right here, 58.10, and the bottom of the gap was all the way to 38 something. So but kind of just sitting in no man's land. Going on down 53s. Let's jump over to the 15 minute. Look at what's going on down here. So on the 15 minute, 15 minutes, 119 got going on down here. Yeah, I mean, 38 walks all the way down there, $20 move down. I think we can expect a little bit of bounce right there. MCVT just pedaling around as well under that 10. Let me go look back at the front page of Yahoo. Come on. Health insurers have a problem that's squeezing their earnings. As Americans use their health insurance more and the cost of care increases, insurance companies have seen their financial something. So whatever, they're making money though still. Plus, like I said, we have an aging population, so yeah, the insurance is gonna get pressed. You know, they're gonna get pressed. I mean, I don't know. If it could fall down to 38, that might be, I don't know if there'll be weakness, but we've seen this type of thing before where we have our daily levels out there and I'm like, I don't know. And then whoop. So I don't know. Got a million shares traded. What's the ATR on this one as well? And what was the ATR from yesterday? So the ATR was 87 cents on vape on Friday, and now it is up to a ATR of $12.60. So from 87 cents up to $12.60. So let's go do a little math and how much more is that? So let's go, where's my 1280 or 1260 divided by 87 cents. That is a $14 move there almost. Wait, did I say 12? 14 times. Yeah, 14 times the ATR from Friday. That is insanity. Go ahead and look at that 5 minute. There's one called Trug TURG or TRUG I'm seeing on the scan as well, but I don't know what this one's got going on. It's $8 and something, $8.36. Let me go look at this one. It's got 4 million, so this is his fifth, or this is his 5 minute. Let's go to this 15. Yeah, hit this top up here, 1086, went up there twice, and made its way down. Looks like the news from it was on July 21st. It says True Golf announces grand opening of first True Golf Links franchise. Approximately 14 months ago, we launched. I mean, I guess they have okay news, but we'll see who's going to hold out. They got 4 million shares on the board right now, but I don't know how excited people are going to get about that golf, though. About that golf. Let me see where TURG is from. TURG. What kind of holdings do y'all have? Yep, vape all the way down to $47 now. Amounts are as of, and you know what? Let's not waste too much time here. Let's actually look at. Let me make sure that I found all the areas of maybe confidence here on vape, so we don't actually end up missing something here. Where are my marks? Up here, 58, 38. Okay, so we got 38 up here, 58. Anything else that's super obvious in here? I really don't see anything that's super obvious other than that 38. So I'm just wondering, 38. It's $10 away from that 38 right now. Other thing is, it does not have news. Well, it has the SEC filing from yesterday, but it does not have news on today. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, I don't know. It just like you said, it's not like the vape news, but I would like to be patient and not get in because think about it. You buy here at 50 and it falls to 38. That's gonna hurt a little bit. So I'm gonna wait for this level to see what kind of reaction is around this 40 level, and maybe we'll get a test back up to 50. I don't know, but I'm gonna wait to that obvious level to get hit there on vape because I mean that's a $14 or wait $50 down to $38. I mean it's definitely almost $10 down. 10, 13, 14, 15, something like that. $12. There we go. $12. I'm tripping. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait till vape gets down there. We got TRUG, but these are the ones that have the range on the morning. You know, a lot of times we are looking for that range. That range. TRUG. I really didn't look for any kind of obvious things over here because they don't really have recent news that's up here. So I'm kind of not caring about TURG. Maybe it'll pop out some news or something, but I'm just not in love with it. Needs at least recent news, right? So it's holding here on the 50, but I'm looking for that push on down. We'll look back here in aftermarket. It it faced. Let me get my pointer right here. It faced resistance here the first time it came through here. So there was some kind of reaction at this 38, and then it started breaking through it, right? Breaking through the rest of it. And now this is going to be the first time coming back since aftermarket to this 38 bottom. So I'm going to wait, but we'll watch it. I'll be right back. All right. See what we got. Still kind of sitting there at 49, just slowly making its way on down, putting the pain on anybody that's holding for sure. Made a bottom at this 46, but it's not an obvious bottom. Not really a, well, back here, let's look at this fit. Wait, this is 1 minute, 15 minute. How was the stop back here first? Okay, let's go to 5. What's causing it to do this little slowdown here? Had this little bit, but I just don't know if that's going to be big enough to hold it. Right here, this little 47 is where it's slowing down. Yeah, I'm gonna let that break. Let that break on down. TRUG continue to go on down. Go back over here. True Golf. True Golf is out of Centerville, Utah. It's golf and frisbee and all these other things, gaming software, but not super into any of that. Only up 38% now. We got a 453% mover, so I'm thinking that's going to be where the majority of the focus is, especially with 300 times the R vol now, with only 2 million shares traded. So very light volume with big range. What is this actual spread looking like on vape? The spread is about $1. Okay, so right here on the bid and the ask, we're looking at a bid 48.50 and well, about 50 cents. So it was $1 just then, but it's about 50 cents. So that is a huge spread. Huge spread. Like, I am only buying on the bid. I'm not pressing. All right, we got something else popping in here that has news on today. ATHE. ATHE. Just popped in. Hit a high up there at 1074. What's your news? This is Alterity Therapeutics reports positive top line data for or from open label phase 2 clinical trial. Let me get this. So it says multiple system atrophy. ATH demonstrated clinical benefit on unified MSA rating scale and global measures, neurological symptoms, neuroimaging, biomarkers showed. Let me see what their ATR was from yesterday before I continue on. ATR from yesterday was 49, so it is went up there and touched $10. Demonstrated clinical benefits on unified MSA rating scale. It's Australian, right? Let me go over here and see. It says it's from Australia, but could be lying. Could be lying. Okay, so yeah, from Melbourne, Australia, this is a therapeutics limited engages in the research and development of therapeutic drugs to treat Alzheimer's disease, Huntington's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other neurological disorders. In Australia, the company's lead drug candidate is ATH 434, a small molecule drug candidate that has completed phase 1 clinical trial for the treatment of Parkinson's disease, and it also is developing ATH whatever 434201, which is a phase 2 clinical trial to meet or to treat multiple system atrophy, early stage. Let's see, so atrophy. Okay, so they've been trading since 1997. So let's see if it's any obvious levels on the daily chart real quick. So ATHE, we see this daily chart 655 and it gapped up. So let's go look at this. So it had a top side, it touched $7, and now it's back down to this $7 level. Could be a obvious level here. Touching 7 right now. Let's zoom on back and see if there's any other obvious levels other than 7. Right. So this is a possible daily level that it's on right now. Ooh, that's ugly. Okay. All right. And yeah, so this one's looking okay. 655 was his bottom. I only see that $7 level as an obvious level right now, but let me continue to look. Let me not rush this. So 701. We have one back here at 590s. Let's see. So we will duplicate. Got one back here around 580, 575. We got the body of this candle. Duplicate. Back here at 650s. We got a couple of those levels. Back it on up. Back it on up. And any other obvious daily levels out here. These gaps back here, I really don't. I mean, that's all the way back to 11. So not really sure about all of that. Did stop at 10. Pre-market was 1070 something. So remove. Okay. So we got ATHE. We got vape with now ATHE has news on today. And then vape. So here are those marks down there. That $7 is where it's bouncing right now, or where it did bounce on indecision. People were like, I don't know. And this is right on its ATR high. It does have levels further down, 655 and 583, but 583 is all the way under ATR low, so I'm not doing anything down there. We'll see how this, oh, okay. Got down through there, huh? Watata. All right, now red on the day. Doesn't mean it's over with. I'll definitely keep it on the watch to see what it does during the day because it has news for today, but down 8% there, diving below ATR lows. So it's going to have to start holding back up to $6 to even be considered. Right out here on vape, still making its way down to this 38. T-Rug broke down lower lows and continuing to go lower. Then MCVT just flatlining here after this drop off 11 down here to the 9s. Interesting. It kind of broke its neck down there, man. It looks like it wants to continue to go down. This is why I just didn't want to jump in at 7 just because I'm like, okay, well, this is an obvious level, but are there others? You know, how is the reaction around here? The reaction right here was indecisive. Came down here to this little flat, like, doji candle. Indecisive. Even if it popped up, it's okay. We still got time. But yeah, that was kind of a big move down there into the negatives. SMX just popped up. SMX. Don't know what this little one is. Let's go check it out. Has news on today as well. It says SMX opening the sustainability. Opening the sustainability market for Gen X and millennial investors. For decades. Okay, where are you from? SMX. With how much volume? It's got 8 million shares of volume right now. ATR from yesterday was 47 cents. SMX Public Limited Company provides brand protection, authentication, and track and trace technology for the anti-counterfeit market. Its proprietary marker system embeds a permanent or removable mark on solid, liquid, or gaseous objects or materials. The company's solutions comprise physical or chemical marker system coupled with a reader and connected to blockchain digital platform for application and process tracing, authentication, sustainability, and circular economics industries. It serves brand owners, manufacturers, and all of that. It's out of Dublin, Ireland. And we've seen a couple over the last couple weeks out of Ireland, and they've all been connected to crypto blockchain. So let me throw that one up there and let's go look at it. So this is SMX. Started down here $2. What's the float on this? SMX. It has a float of 3.62 million. 3.62 million as a float. Let's go look at the daily chart. Any obvious things going on up here? So we had came from down here 213, 240. Could be a obvious level 240 or possible daily. Possible daily level. And we will duplicate that and then back it on up. See what else we see. ATH. That's just ATHE struggling to hold on. Let me go back over to it before we take our eyes completely off of it. It's back green. Back green here. Okay. So 655 came back up to the mid level around this 655. But will that become resistance now that it made this big move down? Top side of this wick was 681. And it's trying to stay above this ATR low here of $6. Just kind of trading in between the levels. But on the daily chart, I mean, the daily chart looks really good, but still got a lot of competition on the board with SMX and all this stuff coming up. What was I doing? Oh, SMX daily chart. So let me back this on up and see if we see any other obvious levels up here. So we marked up the 242, 214. We had this level right here of 350s. We'll see if that connects with anything. Why did it bounce there? Actually, let me duplicate, pull this on up to 350-ish. And then we got this one up here. Looks like it gapped up, but this is $6. That's way up there. And the way it's chopping around, I don't know if it's gonna make $6. All right, coming on back down. I don't know if it's gonna go to 6, but we'll just keep all of these in mind. It didn't quite hit this 661, but it has some bottom levels down here, 642s. Okay, let's jump around. So we got ATHE was not able to get back over ATR highs and just trading around these lows after hitting that 655 pretty hard. Vape still has a while to go until it gets down to that 38. Trug headed down to its ATR high, so it's making lower. So I'm not interested in Trug. It's falling on down. MCVT. So this one definitely on that struggle bus. Haven't seen any news that I really like. So kind of letting it ride right now. SMX does have that kind of choppy look on the 1 minute. Let's go to the 15 minute on these. So this is the 15-minute coming from $2 all the way up to about $1 move, and then starting to get choppy up here. MCVT continue to look like it's walking down right at the $10 right now. TRUG 15-minute definitely not looking lovely. Vape still within this range, in the mid range before it gets to the 40s. Point of control 50.98. So we've only seen one with the catalyst though, which is or a catalyst that is holding up right now, which is SMX. I know we saw ATH whatever as well, but yeah, it's kind of in pain right now. But I got 5 that I have on the current watch, and I don't know about MCVT because it's really not it doesn't have that relative volume that I'm looking for. Just staying around that $3 level. Okay, vape slipping under 45 bucks. There's still a stupid wide range. So from 45 down to 44.50, 50-cent range on this one, spreads on this one. Let's look at the spreads on the other ones. ATHE, looking at about maybe an 8-cent spread. ATHE. TURG, even tighter spread of 5 cents as it's going down. MCVT, about 10-cent spread. So yeah, just kind of sitting, waiting, watching, looking for things to hit levels. Vape down to 43 now. So 45 to 43, that's a $2 move down. Vape definitely has a really, really tight range just going down here though. ATH continued under its ATR lows, under the $6, staying negative. I'm going to take ATHE off. So we got 4 right now. Vape, VAPE, TRUG, MCVT, and then SMX, which continues to try to hold this $3 up. But only moving away from it 17 something cents, so not huge moves there. Still got a ways to go. MCVT continue to test this $10 level. This was our Friday aftermarket mover. Made some pretty big moves up here from 580. Came back down, tested the 6 and went up to 12. So a $6 move in aftermarket. SMX starting to look like it's walking down. Bait back, nah, I thought it was up to 45. Fell off of 45. MCTV or MCVT making a move through 10 up to 1084. And kind of getting swatted there. The point of control is at 1104 on the 1 minute. Let's see what it is on the 15. Still under the point of control here as well, 1094. So trading under that. 1096, or no, 1094 on this one as well. And 1104. I really didn't think this one was going to be one that we had to worry about, but we'll see. Let me go and check out its news as well. MCVT from Friday. All right, so I'm on the right thing. Yes, Mill City Ventures, July 7th, they increased their yield, increases yield on 2.5 million credit facility and originates new extending the new maturity date. Okay, what do they actually do? MCVT. SMX going under $3 now. Mill City Ventures is a principal investment firm. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay. Principal investment firm specializing in investments in debt and equity securities of public and private companies to fund their operations, whether it's startup, acquisition, or growth. It primarily focuses on investing in, lending to, and making managerial assistance available to privately held and publicly traded companies. Yeah, this is 2000, founded in 2006 and out of Wazata. This was the Poker Magic from Friday. Yeah, I'm okay on that. I'm okay on that. Let me put that out here, Poker Magic, as a note. Poker Magic. Investments and debt equity. Investments and what was it? Debt and equity. Okay, so I got my note out there. Guess it'll come out soon. It was just out there in front of it. Guess I could put it under it. Activate. Drag that right on out there. Oh, poker magic. All right, what we looking like out here on vape now? Is it getting tighter here? 40, nope, still 50-cent spreads. $15 has just been idling down to this 38. But yeah, I'm just in patience mode. If it never touches this 38, then that's just too bad. But if it touches it, I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. See what it's gonna do. SMX. Two obvious levels are down here, the 242s. It's got 12 million shares traded though. Struggling on the $3. True Golf, I'm really not into this one. I'm gonna go ahead and tag this one as golf. And let me take some notes on this so I can remember why I didn't do this. All right, so no. TRUG. Okay, so True Golf, through a subsidiary, engages in the design, development, and manufacture and sale of golf simulators. Okay, golf simulators. Residential, commercial, provides E6 Connect, E6, so games basically. Has been trading since 1982. Headquartered in Centerville, Utah. Okay, so not super in love with the golf simulators. So I'm gonna clear that one off. Don't really care if it pops up or whatever it wants to do. I'm gonna clear Poker Magic off. So right now I only have SMX and vape. All right, let's go and look at any type of federal talks today. So today's date is the 28th. 28th, no speakers on today, Monday. Let's go back out to Yahoo Finance front page, see if they update it. All right, Trump looms large over defiant Fed's meeting this week. We saw that US EU strike a 15% tariff deal. Now eyes are on China. See, Japan only 2% of 50 or 550 billion US fund will be investment. Will be an investment. I don't know. US stock futures tick up as US EU. Oh yeah, let's look at the overall market. We did not do that. ENQ. So we're sitting at all-time highs. 23,585 out there. And yeah, none but space and opportunity out here in Jupiter. Over here on the 15-minute, we can see there was a gap up. This was 5 o'clock, and then it gapped up on the open on Sunday, touched some new highs, and then came back down. But it's still green on the day. So we'll see where that wants to go. Definitely has the obvious level to do a gap fill here, back down to this level of the 23,400s. But these are bigger prices and all that, so they kind of take their time doing things. So maybe it has to touch it once or twice before it does anything else, but I don't know. We'll see. Oil is back up over. It went down to, I thought it went down to 64 at one point. Yeah, down here to 64, making higher highs now, coming back up to 66 per barrel. Let's see what else we got here. SOXL, okay. Vape did not quite get to the 38s. Up to the 45, 55, just in the mid range. The point of control is 46.98 right now, with 2 million shares traded. SMX, let's go to the 5. It's very small ranges. I just don't trust the breakout on this. This is moving like very small. Wow, look at that spread. $1 spread on a vape. 44.55, 46. Oh my goodness, that's $1.50 spread. There's a huge spread right there. Monstrous. I'm still trying to figure out how they jumped from 87 cents up to 12.60 though. Friday, July. Signals opportunity. So CA Industries applies FDA. Jewel products. Okay. Integrated manufacturer. The announcement follows FDA's reversal of its 2022 federal ban. Oh, okay. So they reversed the ban on these types, marking a significant milestone in the evolution of U.S. nicotine market and underscoring the agency's recognition of e-cigarettes as a less harmful alternative for adult cigarette smokers. So they did a reversal of a federal ban. Okay. Let me add these notes over here. Reversal of 2022's ban, federal ban. What else? Announcement follows. We apply FDA's decision to authorize Juul products for U.S. sale. Okay, alternatives for smokers. Boom, boom, boom. CA. That's the end of that. June 1st holdings, clarity. August. Okay, so let's go to SEC filings. July 3rd. What's this talking about? June 29th, Board of Directors change fiscal year. Let's look for the word offering here. No offerings in this page. Okay. That's the end of that document. None of that. Okay, what about shelf? Nothing. Okay, no shelves, no offerings, none of that. So this is going to be interesting today. So much range. I know they want to make some money on this. Just throw me a wick down there to 38. Throw me a little wick down there. About to be 7 o'clock, top of the hour. Still has not hit this 38. TRUG under 20%. It's definitely not looking the greatest. Like we got some new poppers coming up here. We got CRVO. CRVO of 14 bucks. Has news on today. CRVO. And as it's popping, look, this thing's waking up too. Vape. I don't even know what CRVO is. Let's go see. CRVO popped up there. What's your news, buddy? Initial statement of beneficial ownership change. That's not for today. Today it has announced a 32-week data from Rewind D trial extension phase. Blah blah blah. Okay, this isn't as good as vape. All right, let's jump back up. Vape is up to 50 bucks. Jumped up there very quickly there off this bottom. $50. But still did not touch that 38. So we'll see if we can throw some weak. I'm just going to be patient. If it doesn't throw it up there, I just really want to see it hit this 38.10. If it goes without, it just goes without. I was really looking for this 38 though. SMX down. All right, let me go ahead and add CRVO over here. CRVO. $13 coming on down as well. All right. Yeah. Vape. Popping around a little bit, but that was a pretty nice move from 46 all the way up to 59, but I'm still looking for that 38. CELC popped up. CELC. Let me pull that one. 200 something percent. Let's look. It has news on the day as well. It is Silsuti announces clinical meaningful improvement in both progression-free survival. What is this? Okay, HER, favorable safety, Minneapolis, clinical stage biopharmaceuticals. Man, there's some things coming up with some range now, for sure. And they all have news on today. SMX, okay. So we'll see who becomes the top dog out of these. Let's go look at where CLC is located, based out of. Then we'll look at this daily chart real quick. This thing popped from 13 to 44. We're seeing these all over the place. Like, what is going on this morning? We got Silicity, whatever. A clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focuses on the development of targeted therapies. Is it cancer? Yeah, solid tumors in the U.S. The company's lead drug candidates includes, oh boy, these names. Includes this thing, which selectively targets various class 1 isoforms of, oh boy, phosphatidyllo. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna leave that word alone. Get hurt. The company had a license agreement with Pfizer for the development and commercialization rights of this thing. Was founded in 2011. Okay, so we got couple of those movers out here. I don't know who wants to be the one. I guess whoever gets the most attention here. Okay, so vape kind of slowed down. Interesting. These two have some crazy crazy ATRs. ATR yesterday, CELC was at 70 cents. Let's go over to the daily chart for CELC and see if we can find any obvious levels. So it's at 13 and now it's up to 44. And apparently I've looked at this before at some point because there are lines out here, but they're not labeled. So I'm going to go ahead and, because it's definitely above that now. Remove. Okay, so let's zoom back a little bit. Oh, it's over all-time highs. All-time highs was $33 just about. 33.01. This could be a possible daily support. And above that, there is nothing. So 33.01 is it. So right there at the, and look, the point of control is right there too. So it's right around that level on the 15. Well, this is the 5. Definitely a lot going on this morning. Huge pops. Oh, wait. They just posted some news on vape. That's what it was. That's what got it offering. That's the offering. Upsize PIPE offering with potential delivery. Yeah, I'm leaving this one alone on vape. They got an offering this morning. Vape offering at 7 o'clock. Let me go ahead and throw that on the map. That one is going, I'm leaving that one. I like my money. I'm good. I love being safe. Like my money, love being safe. So this one got an offering on it. Let me go ahead and mark that up. Where did that note go that I put out here? Did I put that note out here somewhere? Maybe I didn't put out a note, but they got offering news. Offering on a Monday morning. Day one offering news is what I put out. Day one offering news. Okay. So that note is out there to remind me why I'm not into this one. Okay, so let's keep looking on around. I'm gonna go ahead and take vape off. I'm not even worried about that one. It can cook on its own. All right. We got this one. Wonder will anybody else drop any surprising offering news? These huge moves. Think about these companies going to sleep on Friday at 13 bucks and waking up at 50. I guarantee they're calling their whoever's their fund manager. They're like, "Yo, it is time. It is time to sacrifice them all." All right, but right now, so I took vape off. We got CELC. We got a couple other ones that received news on today. SMX did fall under that $3. MCVT, I don't know how long it's going to be able to hold up its levels, but we are watching. I'm definitely not trying to get caught up in an offering. CE, CRBO, OOP, and CLC. Okay. So the 3 that I have on watch right now is MCVT. I'm gonna leave SMX. It's just too choppy. And then CLC, CRBO, and MCVT with the exclusion of vape. And look how far vape just fell, though. Look at this. It was at $62. It's already back to 54 or 43. Never mind. Let's go look at vape. Let's go watch it die. Actually, let's go do that. Look at this. Was up here. Vape went to 72 This is when the news came out. Everybody bought in. News came out. Then they're like, oh my gosh, this is an offering. 73 down to 58. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay not being a part of that crucifixion, right? I'm cool. Yeah, you said GG vape. Yeah, definitely. So we got three right now that are possibles. MCVT continue to make moves under 10. And then we got CRVO could be doing something here. Oh, wait, where did this 1270? Oh, I haven't looked at the daily chart on this one. Okay, let me go and look at this one. CRVO daily chart. So apparently I looked at it at some point in the past because it's definitely got some marks. It is up to 13 something up in here. Let me clear some of these old drawings. Remove, actually just clear them all. Drawing set. Okay, so this is the daily chart. 13's it's up in here somewhere. Went up to 1574 at the top side of this. Where are those obvious levels? 11, 13. I don't know. 51%. Let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, so 15-minute. Definitely getting some type of buying off of this 1237, especially if the candle closes like this. Came up into some indecision around 14 and is trading up here. I guess everybody saw that offering and they're kind of avoiding the others or the vape. We got the possible daily support down here on 30. I'm looking for obvious levels here on CRVO though. These are going to where are those obvious levels? So really don't want to see it back under 10. 1078. 1450. It's not super obvious. I want something that everybody can see. Okay, so back here it hit a 1450 was like the first thing that it hit. So let's see. 1450. Just put a possible daily at 1450. Okay, then scrolling over, what was this, 1360. It's been trading around that level. Did I even look this one up where it's from? Maybe not. I don't think I did. CRVO. I forgot to check. Am I on right? Okay, yeah, it has been right. Okay. Oh, I was about to say that was been wrong this whole time. Okay, CRVO. All right, CRVO out of Boston, Massachusetts, Servo Med Inc., a clinical stage biotechnology company, engages in development and commercialization of treatments for age-related neurologic disorders. The company is developing this word, an orally administered small molecule brain penetrant that inhibits some kind of protein kinase alpha. It has the potential to treat synaptic dysfunction, the reversible aspect of the underlying neurodegenerative processes that cause disease in DLB and certain other major neurological disorders. It is being evaluated in a phase 2B study in patients with DLB. The company develops whatever this is for central nervous system, which is in preclinical trials. It was founded in 2010. Is headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. So I'm just looking for obvious levels, and the only one that I see from the very beginning was around 1450, right? Right now it's at 13 something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's jump back over here. Kind of hit another lower high there at that point of control of $14. Wow. Such big movers out here, man. I don't know. But at least we're looking in the right place, it seems, taking notes on what we're seeing, definitely understanding the offering news that is on the table, and the risk of the offering news for sure. CLC. Okay, what are you doing? You kind of look kind of good though. You look like you can actually make moves out here with your little 4 million. CLC, what was the news on this one? This is another one, Lewy Bodies. It's got news on this on today. Did we mark up this chart? I don't see any marks out here on CLC. Let's go look at this. All right, so, or was it over all of this? Oh, it was over everything. Okay, never mind. So the point down there is 3301, and it is a while away from that. It's the only obvious place I saw. MCBT making lower. This is the Poker Magic, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear that off. Poker Magic going on down that I'm not too interested in. Crazy art ball though on some of these that before they died. 418 times the relative art ball on vape, and they absolutely got slaughtered. Now almost back under 50s. Yeah, okay. Predestined to return to the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm, is that Yu-Gi-Oh? Shadow Realm. Where do I remember that from? Yu Yu Hockey Show? Was it Yu Yu Hockey Show or something like that? I forget. Something had a Shadow Realm. Maybe it might have been a Ninja Turtles. Or Mortal Kombat. I don't know. I think all of them had some sort of Shadow Realm. All right, but yeah, CLC, it's got this obvious point down here at 33, but I haven't seen any others, so I don't know. It's going to have to make its mind up on what it wants to do. CRVO, possible daily level, hitting that 1443 kind of hard there, up 62%. Point of control right there at the $14. So it slowly made its way through that. Does have news on the day. But that 14 though, is it going to be able to hold up 14? It's kind of a hard hit there. Let's go to the 15 minute. So this is going to be, if it closes this candle like this, is going to be 3 topping tails here below the 1443. That 1450 is where we were looking. I might as well change this to 1450, huh? Just to make it a $0.50, because that's where most people look anyway. Okay, so absolutely murdered the $0.50 there. 5 million shares traded on it with ATR of $1.28. And there were some type of buyers there at 1450. Ooh. That slam though. Okay, that's not the greatest look right there. Let's go to the 5 minute. Why did it slam like that? Ooh. Don't do it. Did you just receive news or something? Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what just happened on this one, but yeah, 14 was not having it. 14 was not having it on CRVO. Wow. They actually gonna pull all the way through. Let me go to the 1 minute. Look at this 1 minute fall. Whew. That was the only obvious level, and that's the second time it's tested it with this time a huge rejection off that 14. Okay. Okay. And this one just going flat on CELC. Really, really flat motion, trading within these previous candles, not really choosing a direction. All right. So this is a Monday morning session because there's some heat and there's definitely some reapers out here in the market this morning. I don't know if people made too much money last week or something, but SMX, okay, SMX, you pop back up here, but I don't think you're gonna make it. So for it to make a lower low, it will need to get back under 1250 and now it's closed under the point of control here, 1390, but that's the point of control on the 1 minute. Let's see where it is on the 5. Still under the point of control on the 5 and right above. So the point of control here is 1328. 1328 on the 15 minute. Definitely not. SMX struggling to hold that $3 level, especially with all this competition coming up under it. And Vape trying to hold 50s before the open. I bet it's gonna sell out so hard. I wouldn't be surprised if it's back to $20 at the open. So many sell orders getting put out. And this one's just flat. I don't like that. I don't like that look. Even if it does go, I don't like that flatness. Bumping on that point of control there. MCVT continue to grind down even lower. Oh, this is poker magic. I tell you, I wasn't gonna look at that one no more. All right, Vape about to break down 50. CL. Yeah, this one's just a little bit too flat. Just a little bit too flat on CL. CELC. I've seen these snatch back so much. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Got this obvious level down here to 33s. Okay, this one's pressing. Looks like it wants to press down a little bit. So Vape has fallen $4 to 46. So definitely on its way down. Like I said, I'm thinking we're gonna see $20 back on the charts for Vape here soon. It is 7:22, about to be 7:30. We've witnessed destruction. We've saved ourselves from the doom. And we're just watching. Watch for those things that can hold up. Observing. Let's see if it turns around. Is this starting to range play here? Had a top at 47.33, and then it just needs to come back down to 42s and just continue to do its little range out there into the open. CRVO again looking like it wants to push down, but not pushing yet. Well, never mind. Pushing a little bit. SMX back under $3, really struggling with that $3 hold dollar level. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so if I end up seeing anything, I'll probably update, or I won't probably, I will update you guys in the Discord if anything comes up. But yeah, just kind of surfing the news right now, I guess. Let me go over here and check the news actually. Where is it? News data feed. Okay, Ally Financial, Mara, Cheesecake Factory of 1%. Mara, PRCT, Docs, CNC, Mara. Okay, so it's just kind of a repeat of everything that's going on there. Let's look for more volume over 200K. Nike, they got upgraded. Let's see what else. Cautious outlook on QuantumScape amid uncertain production timeline. Oglow. Bitmine BMR. It's up 2%. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I really don't know if we're gonna see anything else. There's a lot of competition on the board, and shorts can make big money today. And I think they're gonna be on attack mode for sure. Major attack mode. All these things up 200, 400%. And then behind like Bape, if you short Bape, why would you sell? What will be your reasoning to sell out of that if you short it? Like, I feel like they're just gonna sit down on it. CRVO pushing on down now, back towards the 13s after failing at 1450, the only obvious level that I saw for it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. These spreads are pretty tight on this one too, even though it has a super large ATR. People are really keeping it in this range. Hmm. What? Mill City Ventures did a 500 or 450. This came out of 7. I did not see this news. Private placement for this one, Wazata Poker, whatever it is. Okay, so upon the closing of private, it'll adopt the Sue Treasury strategy. Mill City public equity for the purchase. Okay, so that's an offering. So offering on MCBT, the one that was moving on Friday. So yeah, that one's definitely dead. Let me add that note. MCBT offering. Today is a offering day. Let's go jump. Where'd that note go I put out here? Got a day one offering edit. Day one offering on M. Okay. So updated that. Day one offering. So that one's definitely out. Great. So CRVO and CELC are the last two that I don't see offerings for yet. But I wouldn't be surprised because this kind of seems like a day where they're like, yeah, let's make some money. Going on down. Yeah. And I'd rather be looking at these that have range than be looking at something that's like, 50 cents that's moving 2 cents. I'd rather just be like, okay, well, these aren't great, so I don't want to just participate or something like that, because those other ones you just get chopped up on so easy, like SMX. SMX here. I mean, look how choppy this is once it got up here. Like it made its move, okay move, doing wicks here on the 1 minute. Came up here to 337, dipped. It's just no big range. No, 10, 20, 30 cents in here that can be made very easily in one move, one candle. It went from 276, 275 up to $3, a 25-cent move, but it took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 candles to do it. 7 minutes. Yeah, not the greatest. Okay, I'm seeing this one start to gear up here. But I still don't trust it. I want to see the open. It still has this obvious level down here at the 33s that I'm going to be waiting for. I only got 2 to watch, so it is what it is. Unless something else pops before the open. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to shut it down. Get ready for my 8 o'clock meeting this morning on Monday morning. I'll keep an eye on the market, but definitely have noted the dangers. And so I don't forget, because I will come back. I've done this so many times. Come back later on in the day. I didn't notate anything, and I'm looking at his stock, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is it. It's moving now. And then I go back and look. I'm like, oh, my goodness, I saw this in pre-market. Why did I trade this? So I started just making really, really visible notes, really just trying to remember, because it is so easy to forget, especially when you haven't taken a trade on a day and you come back and look or something like that. I know you're really not supposed to. You're supposed to just walk away. But when you come back and look, sometimes the not having a trade on a day feeds you. It's almost like it gets into your veins and it's like, yo, look for a trade now. And I don't want that to happen. Anyway, I am about to shut it down. So appreciate you guys for tuning in for sure. I'll be back on tomorrow pre-market. That's just MCBT popping up there. It's nothing. Oh, it's just struggling. It's dying, slowly dying. But yeah, that is it for me today. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.